What's going on with the Wolf? And we back with another segment of Straight to the Point. And today I find myself joined by the one and only Mont Brown, aka my brother. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Oh man, we getting straight to the point. So I just want to start. First of all, I don't even do the whole backstory thing, but I got to get into it. You know what I mean? Like, how long have you been involved with music?
I've been involved in music my whole life, since a kid.
Yeah.
I remember like watching The Box, MTV The Box. People probably, new generation don't even know what that is, but I remember watching it, and I first seen LL Cool J and Run DMC and the Beastie Boys video, and like when I seen it, that joint was like, I need to be a part of this.
In what way though? Cause you're not just involved. Like you had different facets in music. Like you was an artist.
Yeah.
You know. Then you now A&R. You know what I mean? You did management, and you in fashion, which is still a part of the culture. So like, what that did, which idea did it spark?
I think it all come from that time, cause you know about the Def Jam story. Russell Simmons was him and Rick Rubin was the masterminds behind it.
Yeah.
And if all the things you just said, the music, the fashion, just moving culture, that was Russell Simmons.
Yeah, so he one of your biggest influences?
For sure, that's my guy.
Oh, all right, no, it makes sense. So does that tie into the whole humanitarian thing too?
I think the humanitarian aspect of it came from just probably just seeing like how giving my grandma was on both sides of my family, my mom's side and my father's side. They both had big hearts, and anyone from the community could come to my grandmother's houses, and you know, they give them exactly what they need, whether it's like, you know, just the tough love, cooking, somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
My grandma's spot was always just like the spot everybody come to. My grandma had a big heart.
So it sounds like you spent a lot of time with your grandma. Why was that?
Yeah, my grandparents raised me. My mom was incarcerated probably like 22, 24 years of my life, and my father got taken away at a very young age. So forced my grandparents to raise me and my little sisters and my cousins. And you know, my grandma was my everything.
Yeah.
She just inspired me just to, like, you know, always look out for your family and take care of home. So even when they come down to fashion, my grandma, you know, she was the GOAT with it.
Yeah.
You know, she threw it on.
So tell me, when you used to get dressed, who used to dress you? How are you? Because I seen a picture when you was like 4 and you had that shit on, like you was fly.
Probably my mom.
Yeah.
Probably my grandma, but my mom was, you know, around. My mom can dress.
Yeah.
My dad could dress.
Yeah.
My grandma could dress. Everybody in my family, it's like a fashion show.
Yeah, for sure.
But I spent majority of my time with my grandma. So she would go to like a Gucci store, and then she would go to like a thrift.
Yeah.
And like just
blend that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put pieces together.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, right? Because like you being from Southwest, you know what I mean? You always had a big impact on your community, but then it kind of transitioned into becoming a big impact on the city. Yeah. So to my knowledge, you got your own day.
Yeah.
How you get your own day? And I ask that for the person that might be wanting to follow in your footsteps.
Yeah, I ain't never like think about none of it. I just like, I ain't gonna say I ain't never think about it. I just wanted to put the work in.
Yeah.
And like, whether it's Russell Simmons, whether it's Jay-Z, it's Puff, just wanting to like be at that magnitude of those guys, and just trying to upset standards and surpass the expectations that they put on us. You know,
it's crazy, right? Because like you somebody I look at, like I tell you all the time, you're a creative genius.
Yeah.
And you're good at pivoting.
For sure.
So for somebody that want to sustain longevity, you know, like what's an effective way for them to even know when to pivot and then how to pivot?
I always say, always create. Even if it's like, you know, something I always tell you, like, even if you don't have the whole idea,
yeah,
just at least write 5% of
yeah.
it. Just start it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your journal.
Yeah.
Like you might not get the whole journal done in a day, but just at least start it.
Yeah.
You know, that's better than nothing. Then the next year you might come back like, oh, I did start it, because that's how I landed a movie, and that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But that's how I got a movie. You know.
That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy, right? Because like we got up to this point, we ain't even talk about the things you've done in the music industry.
Right.
How many artists have you got signed?
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably right now. From Philly alone, probably like 5.
Heavy. So let me ask you this: what was your favorite deal that you made happen?
I mean, all of them, because each artist, situation is different.
Yeah.
And every artist that I was a part of their life was a different journey. So everybody's journey is different, and every one of them is dear to my heart. Like, I love all of them.
Yeah. So would you say that your last one was as sweet as your first one, or would you say the feeling changed?
I think my first one prepared me for everything else. Right, yeah. It prepared me for everything.
Yo, it's crazy, right? Because like, we got you straight to the point. And I feel like it's so, as we talking, I'm like, yo, I got so much shit I want to ask him because it's so much you do and have done. But I really want to take this time because I feel like we had crazy conversations all the time. And I kind of want people to understand that side of you, like the intellectual, like the person that's behind the man with the head tats, the man behind the culture. So it's like, I don't know, like drop a gem on somebody that might be watching that would love to have a one-on-one with Mont Brown that might not get that chance. I won't say won't because anything is possible.
Yeah, anything is possible. Anything is possible, and that's a perfect segue into like just believe in God. You know what I'm saying? It's like people might not know, people might not see it, but everything on my face, on my head has something to do with God. Right here, God will rise. Picture of God. God's child. Fear no man but God. Like everything on me is God, bro. And like my faith in God is like through the roof, bro.
So speaking for that artist that might be out there, because I know a lot of artists hit you up, they want to link, they want to connect. Like, get them like 5 key things that you might spot in somewhere where you be like, this person not only is a star, but that's the one.
I think I think one is just like before even like trying to take your career to that level, I think it's about just like looking in the mirror and asking yourself, is like, yo, is you really willing to put the work in?
Talk about it.
To like go into this, because there's a lot of real work.
Yeah, talk about it.
If you want to be great, we talking about like Kobe, so you got to put that work ethic and you treat it like it's the NBA.
No, that's real.
And second, I just say faith in God, and 3, don't be complacent with the small success that you might attain.
Yeah, for sure.
And your community or your neighborhood, like the 10-block radius.
Yeah, for sure.
4, it's okay for your friends and family not to support you. That's fine.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, it's on you.
100%.
Like, no matter what, your management, your friends, your family, this is your life, your dream.
It's a fact.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And 5, man, I just say stay true to yourself, and it's all action. It's brick by brick.
Damn, so like just to summarize it, like, I mean, I'm gonna start backwards, staying true to yourself, understand that everybody not gonna be your audience. You gotta believe in yourself first, stand true to God and connected to God. And then the first thing you were saying was the work ethic and not getting complacent. And I feel like those 5 things is things that would plague a potential superstar if they don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it was key that you even mentioned it. But now let's swing it. Let's have some fun with it, or whatever the case may be. Now I want to talk about Mont Brown. You travel a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, does that allow you the opportunity to be present in a relationship, or is your life pretty much on the go, like, here and there?
I definitely, was in relationships, situations where it didn't work out.
Was it because of that?
Because I traveled and I put work first. Like, I have to.
Yeah.
So it's not even work. This is my life. It's my dream. And if you don't understand that, then it's like,
You're not for me.
Yeah, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, we meet down the line or something, but it is what it is, bro.
All right, I ain't gonna delve too deep into that because this ain't the couch. But
Yeah.
but what I will say is I feel like you got a knack for identifying something that's good.
Yeah.
I won't even just say talent. I'm gonna just say things that are good. What do you think? You think that's more of a gift, or you think that that's a skill that can be developed?
No, it's a gift.
Okay.
That's written. Like it's done already. God gave me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
I don't think you can like. I don't think that could be like a skill, right?
Yeah.
I think that just got to be given to you. Like,
Yeah.
this is for you. Like Allen Iverson, like, bro, that's just God.
Yeah, because it's like it's raw talent
It's
at that
just
point.
raw.
It's raw. Like there's no practice involved. There's
No
no.
nothing.
It's just like if I did practice, I could be better. But I'm so good. Like it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like God give everybody walking this earth a gift, and you just gotta like tap into yourself to figure out what that gift is. And sometimes it be right in front of you.
No, that's real.
And you want to do something else, but it's like the thing that can make you $1 million
Yeah.
is literally the thing you do every day and you ignore it because you just don't want to do it.
So 3 things you do, and you got to pick one. And I know they all gonna tie together, but is it fashion, music, or humanitarian work that make you feel the most alive?
All 3.
But I still need. I'm not telling you the other 2 is insignificant. I just want to know.
That's hard because it's literally, it would be like my mom, dad, and
Grandma. All right, I gotta let him live with that. I gotta let him. All right, so let's talk about the nature of the city right now, man. Like you in the music industry at one of the highest levels. I got the luxury of being able to work behind the scenes with you and see the amount of things that you do.
Yeah.
And what do you speak to the nature of what's happening right now in Philly culture? That's not even limited to music. Like let's talk about the entire ecosystem of Philadelphia.
I think we're in a great space musically. The things, especially the like the Shake That movement with D Forum, my little cousin D Forum Salone, and rest in peace to Skiano, the thing they created for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And then you got artists like Too Rare, D Wiz,
Philly Goats,
Brill, Sturdy,
5 Star,
Brill, 5 Star,
yeah,
Lay Banks,
and
they just carried it, and it felt good.
Yeah, for sure.
Like because last year we was at like the murder rate was crazy.
Yeah, for
and it didn't feel safe no more. It didn't feel fun.
It wasn't fun no more. Yeah, talk about it.
But now it felt good.
Yeah.
And then you talk about just black-owned businesses in Philly, like from Milano to Country Cooking to Barb to Lavello. The city feels so good. Even you talk about like celebrities, Kevin Hart, Uzi, Will Smith, the podcast, Gilly the Kid and Wallow, Don't Call Me White Girl, so it's like I feel like we're in a good space. And then you talk about Young Execs, myself, Kayan, Boona, Mont from P&B, Jay Brown over there at Island Records, my man Nuts working on Dying, Tim Glover,
yeah, for sure,
Johnny that managed Tierra Whack,
even Wack, even Meek, even
Meek, that's
like,
my guy.
No, but I'm just saying, it's so much. Even at the fact, let's look at our sports. The fact that we got superstars like James Harden playing here, Bryce Harper, AJ Brown, Maxey, it's like so many people. I don't know. I just feel like right now, this Philly has a spotlight that supersedes what used to just be about the violence. I feel like there's so much of a culture that's here now that we could talk about, and like just being able to be a part of it is an amazing time.
Yeah, I think just for me, with all that is going on, I'm just trying to add to it.
100%. 100%.
My resources, whatever I can add to it, I'm just trying to add to the puzzle.
So let me ask you this: looking down the line, or whatever the case may be, do you think, in your opinion, from your position, that Philadelphia could become bigger than just it being a top 5 city as far as in like the media and all of that, but I'm talking about actually a location, a landing spot for people to then say, let's migrate to Philly, like how people migrate to LA, Atlanta, and New York?
Yeah, I can see it. And for real estate is booming.
Forgot about real estate.
Like, as far as like the medical field, Philadelphia is like one of the top places in the medical field.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got great sports here.
Yeah.
From the Sixers to the
Eagles,
Flyers,
to the Philly.
I'm
glad you did that, because that just takes me to my next question. How important is it to study the industry that you in?
For me, that's all I did. Shout out to Donnie and Chase, Cause probably like 2000 and I want to say 2011, 12. I used to just be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
And just sit in the studio. It didn't matter who it was. Even when I was an artist and Meek had sessions,
Yeah.
I would just go to Meek sessions and just vibe out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bugsy, because when Bugsy was signed with Takedown Records, 10 and Ace, I probably was in like the 9th grade. I would literally skip school just to go to Bugsy studio sessions.
Yeah.
Just to learn the business.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, I seen it. I've been seeing it, and I just wanted. I'm still a student to the game.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta like apply yourself and become a real student.
So before you was able to become the A&R that you are today, how long did it take you before you even seen a return on the time investment, the energy investment, the money investment? You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people think that they want instant gratification, but for you being where you at now, how long did it take for you to start even seeing any type of return?
Probably like, first and foremost, I never looked for return. That's first and foremost. I never was like, oh, I gotta get rich tomorrow, because I'm in love with the process more than like
the results
of it, and like, oh, I got success. Nah, I'm in love with the process of it. I love, because if you don't go through the process, you won't miss the lessons that God put there for you to learn.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to feel every emotion of the process, and I did. I went through it. But to answer your question, probably like, bro, I've been rapping since forever. So probably when I was, so I'm gonna take it from an artist. So I came out like 09, 2010. I ain't seen no real return probably to like 2021, bro.
Oh, shit. So you saying like it took you 12 years before you could actually say, damn, I got something.
Yeah.
This all paid off.
Yeah, and I still feel like it's so much more to go.
Yeah, and I'm about to land a plane, but I do want to know, what do you think was a more challenge to navigate? The underground politics and industry, or the politics of the industry, or you being now working for Columbia Records?
I think they both got they things, but I feel like the underground world and underground music is more like you really putting your life on the line.
Talk about it.
In real ways.
No, talk about it.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
I do.
Because it could go left any given second.
Yeah.
You know, and like financially too, because when you got an artist and you just investing, or you could go broke.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So it's a lot.
Yeah.
You put your house on the line. It's bro.
It's a risk.
It's a big risk, and some people win and some people don't. And my heart really go out to the people who don't win in this, because I know that.
What it could be, you know, that feeling.
I know that feeling already too well.
All right, so one thing I noticed about you just in my interactions, that you are great at cultivating relationships. Is that a skill that could be developed, or is that a gift?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like it's a gift, but it can be. You can develop it, and you know, work on your people skills.
Okay.
You know, how to handle certain relationships. But for me, it just come out there for me. Like
it
just
naturally people gravitate to.
Yeah, because it's come from my grandma, man. Like you treat people how you want to be treated, and would you want somebody to treat your brother or your sister that way? You know?
No, that's thorough. Now I want to open up this floor. I know I said I wasn't gonna make it a conversation, but something you might want to say or ask me while we in this space before we wrap it up.
No, I think not even ask, man. I just want to commend you, bro, and like just give you your flowers for understanding your position in life and just understanding like, oh, it's bigger than a wolf.
Yeah.
Because you could be doing a zillion other things.
Yeah.
But to actually move back to Philadelphia and take the time out to say, you know what, I want to build this up. I don't want to leave here. I want to build this up.
Yeah.
Bro, you're my brother, so I'm with you. I'm with you the whole way.
I appreciate that. Damn, being transparent, even in the camera, I was like, I know how you view my capabilities and what I'm able to do, and I know you feel like I'm bigger than even what I sometimes expose myself to. But the fact that you even support and understanding my reasoning for even wanting to build up our ecosystem, you know what I mean? I appreciate the support because, you know, like, you heavy on it, bro. You need to be on this out here. I could put you here. We could do this. But when I told you what my decision was, you was like, all right.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm rocking. And people gotta understand, like, you told me, like, yo, I want to do this marketing stuff. One phone call, yo, my man said he trying to set the
Set up joint up from the rip. Yeah.
People don't even be knowing because I don't brag and boast about
Nah, real rap. Bro, it's been more than that. I'm gonna be real. Just the everyday conversation. You said a lot of shit to me and like in our interactions about that was perspective changing and altering that, even tied the knot with things that, cause like I'm a very intuitive, a very intelligent, a very wise person, but you said a lot of things that to fill gaps that was like, oh, like even getting me back out of my comfort zone of getting back into these places of having to put my, energy in certain environments to even expand on my position.
For sure.
So I appreciate you for that. And then even like when you told me about, you like, yo, bro, you inspired me to get therapy. That meant a lot to me because it was like, that's the return on the investment for the relationship. It's like a brotherhood. And I'm forever grateful for you and everything you did and still we gonna do. We got plays to make. But man, we ain't gonna keep you too long. I appreciate your time and you coming down. Man, we got Mont Brown, the A&R, the humanitarian. You're a mogul, bro. I can't even just say an entrepreneur because like you're so culturally involved. This is just somebody that if y'all not familiar with him, y'all need to get familiar with him. And if you are familiar with him, you already know the things that he's done and the things that he's doing. And like he moving and shaking, man. He got the hot hand right now. What he doing in the business, in the music business, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just happy to call you a friend. I'm happy to call you a brother. I'm glad we connected ever since then. It's just been up, you know what I mean? I appreciate you coming down to sit with me. So, holla, tell them where they can follow you at. Tell them what you got coming up.
Mont Brown on all social media platforms. Mont Brown Day, the big kickback. My own day, actually.
Yeah, that's
Shout
crazy.
Out to the
That's
city
heavy.
of Philadelphia. Shout out to Kenyatta Johnson, Councilman Kenyatta Johnson, giving me my own day. Definitely mean a lot to me. But August 19th, we at Myers Rec Center, free community event. Everybody come out, enjoy yourself. No guns. We don't need all that. Just positive energy, peace and love.
Yeah, man, let's get it, man. Y'all heard it here, man. We straight to the point. We checking out. The Wolf has spoken.